Hi, welcome. We're about to get started here. Should be a good time.
Hello.
Hi,
Happy New Year.
you as well. All right, let me do a quick look at this pool real quick because I
Yeah,
I definitely did not. I could have spent more time thinking about this, but then I didn't.
same. I was
All
like,
right,
I'm gonna look at this. Probably. Surely. Okay.
cool. We got some. Yeah, there's some real interesting choices here.
Hmm.
Thinking what I want to do here. I'll choose to pick seconds, and I will not strike anything.
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of the decision that I had come to if you were gonna make me pick second. So
No, you're
okay.
picking first.
I know I'm saying that's what I would have done if
Oh, got it. Okay,
yeah, I wouldn't have.
okay. We are in accord.
Yeah, yes, we're in a card. Okay.
I
Okay.
should-
Let's see here. In that case, what is the best way to proceed here? Why don't we test the waters a little bit? I'm gonna take a single squad of the Death Stalkers.
Taking a single squad of stars. I think they're
And I have to place
arguably,
those. Give me a
yeah,
second.
I think they're arguably one of the better squads. If I grab three squads, I don't know why he grabs the response. I'm highly tempted to do that. Then he just has a single squad of stalkers. They
Lovable
play well
unknowns.
into everything.
I guess yeah. We'll just do this.
This is an open grab here, I thought, and then like I don't know, four forge. Samurai archers. I was only honestly considering directing three squads of stalkers. So
Yeah, that's a perfectly fine placement.
cool.
I'm also gonna grab some paper so I can write this down because I do want to write up a battle report. I'm all set.
I'm gonna grab all three remaining squads.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and place those, and then I get 3 picks in a row.
Yep.
Do some point calculating. It's an 18-figure limit, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Did it say 24 hex limit, or do we get to add hexes?
I think there is no hex limit as far as I recall. Let me double check though. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. I don't see anything about a hex limit, just a figure limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in theory, I would like to extend my stuff, but I don't think that's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Anyways,
He grabs the archers. I have to grab snipers.
Okay. Um, this might be really funky. Just double check my points. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna take. Since I get 3 picks in a row, I'm gonna do a a draw chain fighter, followed by Mimring, and then 3 squads of the Warforged. And that's all of my points. I have 5 points left.
Okay, so you did
A one
three.
chain fighter, Mimring, and then 3 squads of the Warforged.
Okay. Unfortunately, decently well into the stalkers. Well, it's a wash, kind of. They're both. Yeah. Lorna is not really that great here. Let's see here. I could just go 3 squads of snipers. That's not a terrible choice. I mean, snipers don't play well into. Snipers do kind of play well into.
I think I probably should have recolored my um, stalkers because I only have 1 squad.
But yeah, you're only going to place the 1 squad of Warforged, I presume?
No, I think I have to place all 3 if I draft all 3.
No, technically speaking, it's your next 2 picks, and I pick after you pick your 3rd squad of Warforged.
Oh, it's fine. I don't think that's going to matter too much, all told. And if it does, I will eat my words.
And
Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me, that placement.
there are 60 to work with here. I can choose to sit figures at any point, right?
Oh, that's a good question because you might. Let's see here. Excellent question. Let's see here. Before any selection, the player strikes strike. If you wish to sit figures, that decision must be made at the time when you would place those figures.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yep. I know you want to draft. Well, what's her name? Just Anna Carathon and no other heroes. So I will allow you to sit her. If you
To
want.
be honest, she's actually not a terrible pick in this pool.
No, I agree. With the intention of sitting her. Funny.
Oh yeah. Totally. She's arguably slightly better for me, but I mean, at the same time, that's around
Yeah, no, I agree.
So let's think here. Sir Dupuis. Nah, not great. What's like I'm pretty sure can't. Um, another pulverizer isn't terrible here. I get over pulverizer. I don't think I can get anything else. I can get 2 squads of Tagawa Samurai archers, which I'm counting on a lot of counter strike wounds doing me favors there, which that's not likely, especially with what we're getting into. So, yeah, we have to just Anna just gets +1 for against Kara, so she's not gonna get any help against Warforged. Smaller medium figures, so she doesn't even help. Yeah, so Anna isn't gonna be very helpful for me here. So really that just leaves I don't love sneakers, but they may actually be one of my better choices. Um, just because I can get a number of them. Yeah, I mean, Zetacron has also some potential, but I think I mostly just need to play a sniper game and beef up. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do. So I am glad I read some of these cards because Anna is actually kind of garbage for me because it's only smaller medium figures.
Oh, is it really?
Hmm.
Oh, rip.
Yeah,
You're talking about the defense boost against Ukkar, right?
correct.
Ooh, that's that's so sad.
So I don't love it, but I think it's what I gotta do is draft 3 squads of snipers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
There was a couple other permutations, but none of them felt as potentially good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't love it because I don't have good ways to like boost the sniper's attack, and
Mm-hmm.
it's also a lava map, and
Yep.
you also have pretty high defense on Warforged. So
Yeah, yeah. I didn't like the. I thought it was really interesting thinking about this pool because I was like, well, and my initial thought was, oh wow, Warforged are really good here, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, wow, Deathstalkers are insane here. They're so good into everything.
yeah, that was kind of my thought. So when you led one, I was like, I gotta grab the remaining 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Warforged play decent into them as well. So and like
Decent, but they can't do their swap, which on this particular map is
yeah. Well, and then you got the Takama Samurai Archers, which play well into everything except the snipers. Well, they don't play well, but you always have that counter strike risk.
yeah, yeah.
And I thought about that, but it was also like, do I actually have? uh, How much am I going to be relying on the counter strike to kill Warforged? And I didn't love it.
Yep, yep.
So it was mostly like, which one do I love more? And 7 range is 7 range.
It is indeed. This is a very good point.
Okay, and yeah, those snipers are all sitting back there.
Yep, yep, yep.
I think I need
Makes
to
good
lead
sense to me.
snipers, try and assassinate my brain. And then when the warforged got all of that, so that's I think the one I need to go for. So
All right, this should be a very interesting
yeah, this is gonna be such a weird matchup.
game. Yep.
Luck.
Good luck. Should be a fun one.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Stalkers, surprise, surprise.
Nope.
Not really.
I'll do stuff with Mimsy while you're taking care of that.
Thank you.
Mimsy is also the only one that can get any sort of treasure glyphs.
This is true. Well, can the draw chain fighter also
No.
not pick? Because he common. Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be funny. There's 4 of them on the map. Let's see if I can grab all 4. That is the optimal strategy, I'm sure.
All right.
Yep.
And I'm assuming I can't see the one behind the ruin, so
Yeah.
could that one have seen behind the ruin? I don't think so. Maybe.
Uh, the Deathstalkers are pretty small.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're only like height 5 or something, right?
Yeah, they're not. They're not that tall.
Yeah, they're height 5. So yeah, I was like, maybe I should have done this one first. Sorry, maybe I should have done this one first, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be super careful with Mimsy. That's annoying. I actually set stuff up for you can blast 2 of them in theory. That's annoying. Actually, I don't think you can get there and see them, so I think I'm probably fine. The problem is he doesn't have good spots to place Mimsy that don't put him in danger of getting sniped.
very unlikely that Mimri can see over the ruin to this
That
degree.
was my thought too. I was like, oh no, I did a thing, and then I was like, oh wait, actually, they're probably hidden by the ruin. So,
Even if I spin the head around, what do you
hmm.
think on that? Maybe just, I don't know. It's hard.
I guess it's arguable that you could see the first one, but I don't know about the second one.
Oh, I can't reach the second one from this spot, anyways. The only one I really care about is the first one.
Hmm.
What do you think?
And memory's allowed to choose from any direction, so I guess yeah, might as well go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if I miss this shot, I'm probably just dead. So might as well go for it. All right. Cool.
Wow, that hurts.
Yeah, that's you know about as bad as it can get.
Can I see Mimsy from there?
Mimsy's wings are pretty giant, so I would think so.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Not a good start. Oh, okay, good. Oh my gosh. Ouch. 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 Well,
I have a feeling you aren't going to be able to grab all four.
I think you might be right.
I don't know if that was the best call. I mean, the truth of the matter is that if he goes, no matter what he goes, he's in a real danger of losing memory. That's kind of one of the reasons I wasn't too sure I want to take memory. Oh, Thrasher. The large, huge restriction is only for the figures that Anna's protecting, not the figures that she's protecting against. So it wouldn't help my stalkers, is why it wouldn't matter. Is why I said that. Um, yeah, Thrasher was saying that it was surprising considering the expansion. Exactly half of the opposing
Those aren't
faction was
good options. So
large figures. So no, Karathon's defensive bonus boost is related to what she can protect, not what you protect against. It's large, small and medium figures you control get the bonus when defending against that gear. He doesn't have good options because I can just basically snipe him from wherever I want to.
sorry, I'm taking so long.
No, I don't blame you. There's not a
I
bunch
just
of
yeah,
good.
that winning that first initiative was just really not what I wanted.
No, no, it's one of
It's
those things where honestly, I don't know. Once I drafted snipers and you had Mimring, you kind of didn't have great choices because there's a very real chance I'm leading snipers, and there's a very real chance that if you let me, I'm going to shoot at Mimring whether he is taking turns or not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I led with him. I was like, there's no reason, there's no way you're not going to get shots on him, so I might as well try and do something with him.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Well, in a bit of a pickle, so let's, I guess, go for max damage. I'm gonna come here and then fire line 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well,
And you're sitting on lava now, right?
that is correct.
Okay.
So, excuse Ah, that's a dead member. Okay. And then just the one Omnicron on lava.
Yep.
Safe.
Exactly what you wanted to see.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, I'm using this. Yeah, I'm getting some good rolls here against you, which means in my game against Try Guy, I'm just gonna get slaughtered. I mean, I'm already gonna get slaughtered, but it's just gonna be even worse now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not the first round we wanted, but it is what it is.
Space
Actually, I'm gonna change this real quick. That
5%
doesn't
of
make
the
any
ground.
sense, Titus.
Well, I could retreat and
There we
then
go.
create a giant wall step thing. Yeah, I think I might want to do that. Well,
Okay. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack here first. 3v3. Attack down. Or you could take another shot at the other Death Stalker.
Though I could actually.
No reason not to, I
Yeah,
suppose.
no reason not to. Didn't do anything, but didn't do anything,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
basically.
That's his treasure glyph. Is that 8 range?
What's that?
Yeah.
So it is. Can I not? Are they both 8 range away?
No, the snipers only have 7 range, don't they?
I'm saying, are they both 8 range away? Did I miscount that? I did. Never mind.
Yeah.
Um, just have it be that one on that one.
Okay. Oh, that roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's actually getting good there. Yes. That's the anti-mall.
Okay. So that's the end of the round. I got this guy on lava.
Yep.
Oh, lava's cold. And then I've got Wanek. Yep. nice initiative to win. Here. Just want to attack down 4v5. Okay, the Deathstalkers do not want to roll defense. Okay, spoke too soon. Wait, that's an even ground shot, yeah?
Oh, it is.
Sorry. Oh, so he dies anyways. And that one you have high ground, but he's dead anyway. Oh, never mind. You rolled right. Dumb.
Yeah, that one does hurt.
Alright,
Oh, did you take the one off of Valda?
I did.
I wasn't shooting at the one on Valda.
I moved him off.
Oh, you moved him off. Oh,
Death
Stalker
Stalker's
doesn't want to die.
filling on lava like you do.
Uh, what? Can't actually stop that. C4 Spoiler.
I will tactical switch. Excellent.
Attack the one on the. Attack the. Oh, ouch. I just saw that.
Yeah, yeah. Not ideal.
Uh, yeah, I think that's the play. I can't move any further forward, right?
Correct.
Don't worry about that one.
Oh, man. Not what we wanted. Okay. Attack down on the Warforged or the Deathstalker. Attack even ground. And then high ground. Well, also very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's incredibly unfortunate. I mean, realistically, we're losing anyways, so I'll disengage. Honestly, I think it's the right call.
Nice. Okay, impact down here. Ah, guy refuses to die. Can I tactical switch onto a glyph?
I believe so. Let me double check the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, you switch to defending figure. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I know it gives you height, but it gives me Wannick.
Yeah, fair. Just don't roll a one.
Yeah. I've never done that before. Okay. So we got lava for the.
So technically speaking, OHS rules that we dice off as to whether lava or Wannick happens first.
Oh, true, because that will matter.
But we don't actually know if uh that's what Kevin is going with.
Um, true, but I think it's the fairest way to do it.
Okay. So 1 to 10 lava first, 11 to 20 Wannick first.
Sounds good. Okay, so here's the Wannick roll. I imagine this is a fairly easy decision.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. The dog that refuses to die has died, and the Warforged that I'd really like to live has also died.
Womp womp.
Wow, wow, wow. All right. It's a nice initiative to win.
It's,
1, 2, 3. I guess just 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I guess I'll play the choice. All right, so we'll tactical switch and attack down. And attack up. Stalker.
I was like, you don't have weirdo reach.
Weirdo reach that lets me also attack out of engagement.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. It'd be a really interesting power.
it would be
I don't know how
kind of like.
balanced it is, but it'd be interesting.
I mean, that's kind of what like Maycore has with like the auto wound to a squad figure 2 spaces
Yeah.
away. But yeah, it'd be weird if it was like you can literally attack elsewhere.
There we go. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So attack even.
Yep. Okay.
It does nothing.
I say the Death Stalkers have been embarrassingly bad.
So honestly, the Death Stalkers, I've mostly just had them there to be blockers.
Yeah, no, they've done a good job of like being in the way, but like as far as like I don't think they've defended a single attack. Oh no, they
No,
defended.
they defended a couple. At least
Yeah.
one that I was really like wanting them to defend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's big. Ah, ah.
I'm in a pretty good spot now.
Okay, last round. No lava, no win. Excuse me.
Got some interesting choices to make.
Like this, but no.
I actually get to him even with my Ike's, even with all this, so let's go here, throw that threat up. Let's see if I can get one.
Let's see.
Nope.
Well, maybe. There you go.
Well, I got you anyway, but I just didn't get them all.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I really don't like this,
He's basically,
but I like legitimately don't have a choice. I'm gonna try and chain grab.
yep.
Okay, we got it. Pull you right here, and then I have to attack the sniper. Okay.
That is
You have height.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't the lava wasn't blocking you or anything.
No, there's no way. Well, we're not dead.
Don't even get to
Yeah.
roll for hide in darkness.
No, it's not a day. This is the thing that matters, though. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, okay. Oof. Be nice to me. Appreciate it. Okay, we better hit a hide in darkness. Nope. And big game.
Good game. Definitely a lot closer than, well, I mean, honestly, I felt like it was probably going to be a decently close game. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, after that first round, though, it was like, oh, this isn't going to be a close game.
It was definitely one of those things where you were gonna need the Warforged to do a lot, and you also didn't get too many shots in on the snipers.
Yeah,
I mean, you killed them pretty much every time you got to them, but I felt like my idea to retreat and hide behind the Deathstalkers was the right call.
I think so. I think so, especially with how the Deathstalkers were performing.
Yeah. What were the
I
final
think
stats?
I probably should have just led Warforged solidly and just seen what happened. Because even if you take shots at Mimring, those are shots that aren't going at the Warforged as I'm advancing, right?
Yeah, there's a very real argument there, because
Um,
then I have to attack your Warforged on a pretty defensible position.
mhm.
Um, I think that's you probably have a much better chance, rather than having to play into 'cause yeah, anytime your Warforged run low ground and I got a 2 for 2, I killed you.
Yep, exactly.
Um,
I don't know if Mimring was the right call or not. I just didn't want you to have Mimring because I chose Warforged.
I mean, Warforged aren't going to be that much better against Mimring. I mean,
Well,
Mimring's not that much
that's
better against Warforged.
hmm?
I mean, it's not like Warforged Resolve goes away with special attack.
Yeah, I know. I guess I was thinking like 4 dice attacks will get through 2 defense with an auto shield better than other things, but maybe I'm just wrong.
My thinking on that is that even if I do draft Memory, you can make it so I'm maybe hitting 1 or 2 Warforged at a time, and Memory is pretty fragile.
That's true. He's just hard to catch.
Yeah, so like one of the things though is that like in this draft format, I kind of have to like think and consider carefully if I am drafting something that's getting that's been had its price bumped up because it bonds. It's like I
Mm,
contemplated taking like the Ogre Pulverizer, but I was like because I feel like the Ogre Pulverizer actually plays fairly decently into the Warforged because I can't tactical
yeah,
switch it. I can hit 2 a turn. Tackle, yeah, yeah. There's the Counter Strike thing, but I've got a double attack of 4. That's still probably gonna do some damage.
yeah. I feel
Um,
like Warforged rarely ever roll like more shields than are necessary.
so it's one of those things where, but like as I was kind of like running the numbers, I was just like, honestly, snipers aren't great, but they're the thing that gets me the most figures to work with.
Hmm.
And I generally in most situations, I'm like, I want to maximize figures. So that was
Yeah,
my
no,
thought process there.
that makes solid sense. I think that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, I think. Yeah, there was. I know there were a few small things I did incorrectly with the Warforged, as far as like placement, positioning wise goes. Um, but I think the biggest mistake was the Mimring lead, or maybe just the Mimring draft.
Yeah, I do think one of the things is that because if you so say you draft Mimring, you kind of then put me on the bit of a back foot because I'm like, I don't know what because what one of the things that the Mimring draft did was you basically told me what your army was going to be when I still had points left.
This is
And
true.
I
Gave you the
don't,
option to count.
yeah, I had the option to be like, okay, what do I like best into this? Whereas if you didn't do that, I have to
Mm-hmm.
kind of be like, okay, what am I expecting to see here? What am I gonna see? And I really don't like. filling out the draft unless you're basically like, I this is the best army I can get. Um,
Gotcha. And
that's
and that makes sense. I feel like
yeah.
that's a very good way of putting it.
Um, Still though,
This was a really fun format for
oh, I
me.
friggin'
I
love
really
this
like draft
format.
a lot. I'd want to do a bunch more because I definitely have quite a bit to learn and experience with it, but it is really fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually, I have for Tommy's Jank Tank event, I have a
Mhm.
little like prototype that I could easily use to turn this into generate um generate a pool for people.
Mm, that's cool.
Yeah, I could legitimately, yeah, it would not take much. And I was worried about things being a bit samey, but because of the way that the drafting rule works and the strike, I think it
Mhm.
I think it makes it so that way you can split, but if you're splitting the squads, someone chose that as the choice. Like it's not
Exactly. Yeah.
like yeah, it's not like the draft is encouraging it. In fact,
Which
the
is good.
draft is almost encouraging you to draft something completely. The draft is often encouraging you to draft three or four squads of one of the commons.
Hmm.
Very occasionally two squads. I actually
Yeah.
think in my game against oh shoot, which game was it? When we had Aubrey and Archers. Yeah,
Skyway.
Sky. Yeah, I actually honestly think the better call that game would have been for me to draft three squads of Aubrey and Archers instead of four.
Mm.
Um, just to give myself more things on the back end. X-17 saved my bacon, but like, um, I do think having another squad. Sorry, I don't think the extra squad of Aubrians actually did much for me.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I think it's one of those things where I do think that's one of the things is that as I've been playing this more is that I don't I don't think grabbing four squads of a common is always the best call. I think sometimes
Hmm.
grabbing three squads is the right call. But you kind of have to map it out. And very occasionally two squads of something. Because I think what it was, if I'd gone three squads of Aubrians and like two squads of Ashra, I probably have no issues with that game.
Mm. Hmm.
Although I don't know, I think I had to grab like Drake or something. I think I grabbed Drake as a counter pick because Drake was so good into those units. So,
Yeah. That
but
makes
yeah,
sense.
it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Yeah, no, this was fun. Yeah, I think Mimring was well, especially because Mimring was 170 points. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a bad map for, and it's not a bad map for Mimring at all.
No,
Um,
I don't think
I
so.
think if there was a bunch more lower defense things, Mimring would feel a lot better here. But
Yeah,
with
I think
all,
I was just like
yeah.
really hoping I could grab Valda and then have Mimring with 8 move rush and hit the start zone. But
Oh yeah, no, I pretty much when I saw your order markers, I was like, order marker one's on the stalkers, grab Falda, and then rush around with Mimring. I was like, that's exactly the plan. All right, so that's why I spent that first turn being like, all right, here's all the snipers, and we're just gonna fire three shots of two onto that stalker
yeah,
and
yeah.
hopefully kill it because what are the odds that I kill it? Let me check real quick. Like it's about an 86%, 85 to 86% chance that I kill it.
Okay, well,
So no, I
good
think
odds.
no, it's definitely a good play. And if like I lead stalkers,
Yeah, that's
um,
what I was thinking was like if you lead stalkers, this is way better for me.
oh, if I lead stalkers, I have basically no real. I basically have to hope that the one stalker I can get next to Valda manages to get you on a 3 for 5. I
Hmm.
might be able to catch Memmering easier if that's the case.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, the thing is, like, I mean, still, the snipers just felt like the snipers just felt like the right call. But Yeah, I don't know. I think leading Warforged was probably the right call, just
Yeah,
because. Yeah, and
it
it's
just
it's
had it more. It was better into both than the Mimring was into
yeah. Well,
like because Mimring was yeah
and the other thing is that I have to be more careful with my snipers, because with Mimring I just have to be like, okay, put them so they're not all in a line of each other.
yeah.
With Warforged, I have to be like keeping an eye on things and be like, okay, how do I what do I do with this stuff? I also don't know what was the thought process on Stalker's X1.
The opportunity for so there wasn't much. Basically my thought process was I don't want you to have all four stalkers because I think whoever gets four stalkers wins. But I also didn't want to do two stalkers because that then you could take um oh what was it? Oh actually maybe I just did that. Oh you know what? I was dumb and I was like you can take two stalkers and all the warforged and then I'm just you know but you can't do that. So a very flawed logic.
Yeah, if you gone two sex Stalkers, I'm not 100% sure what I would have done.
That would have been a much better starting point.
Yeah,
I
my
don't know
thought
why.
process was kind of like because yeah, I thought the Stalkers were probably one of the better squads here, but it was also like, but at the same time, they're not. Their powers do kind of like they're very dicey to send into like the TSA. You
Yeah.
can do it, but you are very much risking a Counter Strike, and they're
hmm
a lot cheaper. Though they're cheaper enough than you that you have to worry about it. Um, and then of course, snipers getting height. It's got a lot of potential to do stuff. It's one of those things where it was like the Stalkers definitely felt like the best of the squads, but also like I don't know how well they stack up into, say, if I grab Warforged and then a bunch of snipers.
hmm
'Cause, like if you go like if you decide to go, um, I think if you decide to go like Stalkers X3, I'd probably be tempted to grab like I don't know. I'm tempted to grab like I don't know either the whole mess of Warforged and like snipers and so basically do that whole set up a wall thing. I would
Yeah.
do the same thing with like TSA. Like it's one of those things where yeah, you can do that, but you also leave yourself vulnerable to it. So it's kind of I was like, all right, I want to see what game plan he's going to go for. So I'm going to take second pick, and I think striking anything makes any one thing in this too good. So that was my
Yeah.
thought process there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I got that far with like the strike or no strike kind of thing, but I think I was overestimating how good Mimring would be.
Yeah, I can see that. I think memory works really nicely when he's got a squad that's bonding with him, because it's very
Mhm.
hard for him to, because then that squad can kind of run interference in ways.
Exactly. It's a screen.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he's super fragile though. Like
hmm
he's got a lot of potential, but he's just a super fragile dragon. So
Yeah. Yeah.
cool. Well, it was a good game. You enjoy the
Yep.
rest of your New Year's Day.
You
Uh,
too.
all right. Well, I will catch you around then.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.